everyone, welcome back to Daily Tech Skills. In this episode, we're diving into one of the most commonly used control structures in Java, the for loop. By the end of this video, you'll understand how a for loop works, when to use it, and how to nest loops for more complex logic. What is a for loop? A for loop is perfect when you know exactly how many times you want to repeat a block of code. Here you can see the syntax of the for loop in Java. Initialization runs once before the loop starts. Condition. The loop runs as long as this condition is true. Update. Runs after each iteration of the loop. Okay, let's learn about the for loop in IntelliJ and see how it works. Open the project we created together. Open the main class. We'll start with a simple example, printing the numbers from 0 through 4. We use a double slash to write a single line comment. To make my purpose clear, I add comments like this. To print the numbers from 0 through 4, I need a for loop. The loop should start at 0, continue while I is less than 5, and increase I by 1 after each iteration. Like this. Let's do it with together. The loop should start at 0, continue while I is less than 5, and increase I by 1 after each iteration. Open and close the curly braces. Let's run it. Yeah, you can see the result here. Numbers 0 through 5. No, I encourage you to pause the video right here, open your Java editor and try running this code yourself. Let's modify the loop to print only even numbers between 0 and 10. Yes, you can even place one loop inside another. This is called a nested loop. Here's the basic syntax for a nested for loop in Java. Let's take a look at an example in IntelliJ to see how that works. We want to print numbers in a first loop. Here, System.out. And after each number, we'll print 3 stars using another loop. Here. Okay, let's run it with together. These numbers are for the first loop here. And you can see for this nested loop here, first we printed number, and after each number we have 3 stars to print. Before we wrap up, I want to briefly mention another type of loop in Java. The for each loop, also known as the enhanced for loop. While today we focused on the traditional for loop, the for each loop is incredibly useful when you want to iterate directly over elements in collections like arrays. We haven't covered arrays yet, but once we do, I'll dedicate a separate video to explaining the for each loop in detail so you can see just how powerful and convenient it is. That's it for today's video on the for loop in Java. Practice with different examples and try combining loop to create more complex patterns. Thanks for watching. You can find all the course materials on my GitHub. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Your support is appreciated. See you in the next episode.